When I say where you at, you say right here. Where you at?
Right here.
Where you at?
Right.
Where you at?
Right.
Type shit. Type shit, type shit. Type shit. All the kids. Keep going on about. Fuck a private, send it from my personal account. Gonna hawk it to you. Hiding poison in my mouth. Glands holding the components to a copious amount. If I find out, coded in directions that you route. If I find out, if your loyalty leads only to contention and a drought, the confession that you flout will only poison you with. I've been hacking weeds. Crazy if you sprout with a sprayer that I tout. I'm cleaning layers of the ground. When it's ready for exposure, pick the pen up like a joust. Defending any venomous behavior as aroused from the doldrums that a poet tries daily to renounce. If the devil tries to trick speaking only when I bounce, I'm spinning off of Raven like it's Corey in the house. The chamber that I open leaves a hole where you pronounce. Choke on every word till it breaks your big astronomy. Misshapen due to quantity. My circle takes in quality. You say what you've been banking on. Thoughts of your economy. Watch how much consumption's interrupting your autonomy. Reserve your reactions to the actions of the colony and really only speak when you can teach instead of following. You lived a life of bad advice. Lost some opportunities. Could hold a ticker tape parade full of the caution that you threw. You're exactly who I'm thinking of to consummate a plan. Shut the cellar door. I'll go and oscillate the fan while I roll out a board. You can find where it fits. You can move to the front. No one minds where you sit. On approach, I will interpret what it was I tried to draw for you. I pinned up a bunch of pictures. You're like, are we taking down the mafia? Look closer. And you'll notice that there's Polaroids of each of you. Orders are to make a line and take yours to your seats of you. So glad to meet with you. Break bread and eat with you. Skipped initiation. There's a reason this is reaching you. I broke the algorithm to reveal the infrastructures built by the society of real motherfuckers. Where you at? Right. Where you at? Right. Where you at? Right. Welcome to the Nuyorican Poets Cafe Wednesday night open mic. Now we can give it up for yourselves. Pulling up on us on the second to the last Wednesday of the month. You made it to almost the end of summer. What the fuck? How do we do it, Chad? I have no idea. Hello, everyone in the future. All right, whenever you're watching this on this recording right now, things were pretty bad. All right, can't lie. I hope things are better in the future, but hello, everyone watching on the YouTubes. Of course, playing Roblox or whatever you do on YouTube. All right, keep this in the background and you'll see some world-class entertainment. And maybe, all right, if you do not live here in the wider New York City area, you'll be tempted to pull up on us one day, huh? New York City is pretty popping right now. All right, Mom Donistan, pretty good. We're in the streets, we're fucking rioting, we're going nuts out here. All right. It's a wonderful time to be alive and, of course, to express yourself in this city. So please pull up on us one day, all right, and live out your artistic dreams here in the Big Apple. All right, how's everyone feeling today? Make some noise, yes? Feeling okay? All right, energy's building up. All right, again, if you haven't signed up for the open mic list, consider. And if you pulled up on us a little late, it's okay. We didn't start, really. All right, we just started right now. You did miss the rules, though. You two out there, you missed a couple categories of rules, but it's not important to you until you actually arrive to the building. All right, house rules, open mic rules. All right. There is a third category of rules that you are now privy to. All right, you two in the back, the motel guy rule. All right, if you already know this, just let me do my thing for the people not tapped in yet. Okay, the third category is the motel guy rule, and that is no ego.
Have fun.
Close. Yeah, sure. Especially with no ego. What is it again? No ego? No? 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 Let me explain. I think I have time because we started a little early. All right? Ego's super important. Let's start off with the performers. How many performers we got tonight? Make some noise. Quietly in your seat. Make some noise for yourself. If you are an artist or you call yourself that. Okay? Hello, Maanya. Pull up on us. Just going over the motel guy rule. Maanya knows the no ego thing. All right, Maanya, did you leave your ego at the door? Okay, wonderful. That's the only way we can proceed with this little operation that we do here. And for those new and those that are performers, let me explain. Your ego is so important to you, so important to everybody. All right, it is your identity. Some would say that you cannot even eat without your ego, right? And your ego has compelled you that one day to pick up that pen, right? Or start typing in your notes app, to express yourself, to shed your ego. That's kind of what we're doing as artists, right? Through our art, we're trying to shed these traumatic experiences, these joyous experiences, and put up into some sort of medium that we can digest for later. And then we pull up to an open mic and we show it to a group of fucking strangers. Wild, crazy concept on paper, truly. It sometimes scares people so much that they don't come into darkened rooms on a Wednesday. They don't. But you chose to, artists, and so thank you so much for touching grass today and doing something publicly, all right, and showing us that little ego, right? But honestly, I've been into many open mics in my years of performing, over 20 years of doing this kind of thing. And the thing about an ego, of course, it clashes, right? That's why there's negative connotation to it. Clashes with other people's egos and expectations, right? It doesn't mold well, especially for those that are seasoned performers. All right, how many people have been to open mics before? How many people it's their first time at an open mic? Okay, how many people are kind of in the middle? You were pretty hot back then, you stopped a little bit for some undiagnosed reason, and then you're back here now because you got diagnosed, right? Your mom died, your son died, got a divorce, you had a son, right? Something happened to you that you decided in 2026, I'm gonna come back outside. Okay, it's a level playing field with no ego in my house, all right? So I hope, performers, you left your egos back at home. How many performers left their egos back home aside from Maanya? That's not enough. There's like 10,000 people here. Can you imagine, Chad? 10,000 people, not that many. Okay, it's all right. I'll give you a chance to shed that ego. For you people that are not performing, are you not performing? How many people not doing anything today and just here to watch? Thanks for coming. Thanks for supporting your friends or your spouse or your sibling. That's wonderful. Okay? No ego for you guys either, though. All right? Because there's that dreaded word, cringe. Cringe. Oh, it's that C word that I hate so much. All right? It's almost debilitating for some generations of people, right? We scroll on our phones, right? We see something that we don't really like. It's not in our genre. It's not in our wheelhouse. All right? They're ugly. Ugh. You swipe. You swipe. All right? And you don't give it a chance. All right? That's kind of your ego talking. You supporters out there, you audience members out there, you can't swipe. You can't get away from what you're about to see tonight. All right? So sit tight and be supportive. All right? We want positivity in this room. All right? We were trying to build community in this open mic. Talk to each other after, get each other social medias, or just tell each other that you did a fantastic job. Okay? How many audience members that are just supporting left their egos at home? Did you leave your ego? Did you leave your ego? 10,000 people. No, they didn't. It's okay. I'll give you a chance, all right? So here on the stool, I'll pull out an invisible wastebasket, Serenity, you know what this looks like, kind of in your mind's eye. It's about yay high, this big, right? And as your host, I have to shed mine first. I didn't leave mine in New Jersey, all right? Here it is. I keep it between my boobs. Easily bruised. There's some weight on it. I need to fucking put it in the wastebasket today, Brian. All right? Plop. There it goes. I feel a little lighter now. I really do. Okay? Now I can be the best host I can be. I can bring you up here. I can be excited for you. Even if you go over 3 minutes, I'll be like, whatever. Do your fucking thing, dog. It's your first time. Or your 12th time. Okay? Now, I need everyone in this room right now, all right, to play along with me. I know it feels a little acting 101, but we're going to do it anyway. All right? Take out your egos. Show me it. Raise them high in the sky, please, and thank you. Okay. From the merch table to back there. Wonderful. At the count of 3, I want you to Jalen Brunson that in the motherfucking, in the wastebasket, okay? The count of 3, I'll OG tip it for you if you miss. 1, 2, 3, yeet! All right. There you go, Chad, you did it! Give it up for yourself! heavy. All right, Serenity's a little light today. Good, very good. You've been working on the all ego. Simone, are you ready to catch the egos? Simone, just like tell to volunteer to do it. Shout out to. All right, here we go. Whoop. There you go. Put it lockbox. Put it in the lockbox. All right, and it's gonna be at the door on your way out. But I guarantee some of you, you're not gonna even remember to take it home with you. How do we feel? A little lighter now? Feel a little more unified? All right, room full of strangers. We're gonna hear some shit today from each and every one of you. Wonderful. All right, let's start open mic, shall we? Light. Oh shit, I missed that? If you go over 3 minutes, I already told them I'll be okay with it, but if you do go over 3 minutes, all right, you're gonna get hit with one of these just to remind you. It's a subtle reminder to wrap up your thought. You can see a light, sorry, from our friend Alicia. Thanks, Alicia. You'll see a little light to kind of tell you to get to the next performer, okay? But you have 3 minutes, so if your poem is 1, you have a chance to do 3 of those poems, okay? All right, now let's look at the list. Has it filled up a teeny? It has. All right, we got like 10 people here. Cool, I think we're gonna get to multiple rounds tonight. All right, so I'm gonna bring you up like this. I'm gonna use some baseball terminology, of course. All right, I'm gonna say the first person up to the stage is Paul Skiff. All right, shout out to Paul. And the baseball term is on deck. All right, low point. Low point, where are you? All right, low point, you're on deck. So you're next after Paul Skiff. All right, you're in the batter's box, baby. All right, you're there. Start warming up. All right, start taking some practice swings. Lock in. Of course, you don't have to memorize your things. You can read it off your iPad, notepad, your phone, whatever the case. Okay? Cool. Let's practice some, the energy's a little tepid here, so let's practice some crowd participation, okay? Don't be nervous. That's the whole ego thing. It's gone. All right, no judging here. All right, let's practice some snapping. Come on, let's snap. It started at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe, did you know? Fun fact, it did. The snapping thing that's synonymous with poetry and kind of like that stuck-upness about poetry, nah. It comes from humble beginnings, all right? And when the organization was first founded, it started in a little living room. Had to keep the noise down. Abuela's trying to sleep and shit, so we did a little snapping to show that we liked each other's work, okay? What am I looking at this for? Let's practice some stomping, though. Come on, if you fucking like something, all right? Cool, don't worry, you're only disturbing the rat kingdom underneath the floorboards, all right? They're okay with it, they've heard worse. All right, let's practice some run it back. All right, if you hear something that's hot, right, you're gonna tell the person on stage to run that shit back, okay? Let's practice some like you tasted something good, like a line has dissolving on your tongue, yum, 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 and you feel it still in your mouth, okay? All right, there's gonna be a lot of lines like that, chat, because there's a lot of poetry tonight, okay? Ayo. Big pause on the dissolving on the tongue bit. I'm from New Jersey, I gotta watch myself. I say wild shit all the time here. I'm like, what happened? Okay, cool. All right, so on deck we got low point. Let's begin with the poetry from the one and only Paul Skiff. Yeah.
This is, I'm just going to skip around in this. It's still being worked on. Where did I put my purpose while trying to reach for meaning? Did I leave purpose underneath need? Where did my purpose put me? Did it leave me without need while trying to reach for meaning? Purpose is a light in the dark hallway of need for meaning. My purpose was just here a moment ago. How easy for reason it exists to vanish. But purpose is elusive because to begin with, ideas are transparent. When purpose disappears, may I inquire about it at the lost and found for significance? Confusion could be the ultimate purpose, and confusion is easy to find your way into. Confusion could be the ultimate purpose in a universe with no need, because meaninglessness would not have to search for a reason. Confusion is the tornado of purpose. Is porpoise a cousin of purpose? Both have the same double P and the same silent E that slips under the S, so to edit an O's DNA, accidentally on purpose winks at mistake, who pretends not to see how deliberate wrong imitates error, so motive has two faces, neither of which matches the description for being honest. A chair has a purpose, so does your middle finger. But what is the purpose of human being? The question has persisted as long as human beings, but a correct answer will never be possible to confirm, because for all the time humans have existed, they had a lot of needs, but no one can agree on what a human is needed for. Humans are a bag full of needs without a reason in it. This created the self-determination game, which is about assertion and trying to prove yourself for a purpose that is never going to be more than just might as well be. Purpose is the reason a person can be used for. So have caution why you are valued, because your meaning to someone may feel flattering, but could result in servitude that leaves self-worth empty, like a purpose that just sounds admirable, but is really the flimsy of a hidden motive. Value is the intoxicant of purpose. That is why it is easy to get to the end of a purpose and find nothing there but fumes from a tiny amount of leftover worth. Disillusion is what takes the virginity of purpose by inserting a question about need. Capitalism wears a blindfold made of purpose, offered as being for wealth and individual prosperity, so you do not see inequality is what wealth stands on, and that the minimum wage for prosperity is exploitation. In capitalism, the goal for purpose is deception. Loving on purpose is a place made from two goals that share emotional safety, where every day is shown how care is an act of priority created by passion that does not need to be outlasted, because the emotion is not a spark, but the entire bonfire of life. And lastly, everyone knows the purpose of an anal orifice is to get rid of what there no longer is any purpose for. That is performing nature's purpose hygiene. The idea of purpose hygiene may sound appealing, but it could adversely affect the personality to take on the characteristics of the anal orifice. Yes, that is how a person becomes an asshole. But do not listen to me, especially because I'm fucking out of time again. But do not listen to me. Just wait until people start reacting to you like they would to a bad smell.
Yes. Give it up for Paul Skiff. A little bit more noise. You just had your mind blown. Yo, that shit was... Have caution with how you are valued. That's what I caught from that. That was beautiful. Have caution with how you are valued. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that one. Thank you so much, Paul. All right, on deck. Let's keep it going, chat. All right, we have Katia. Katia, are you here with us? Katia's in this bitch. All right, Katia, you're next up. Lock in, Katia. All right, coming to the stage now. Without further ado, give it up for Low Point, y'all. Yeah! Do your thing, dog. There you go, brother.
What's up, y'all? My name is Lo.
Woo!
I'm sharing a poem called Long Overdue, written because I was talking to this girl who I started to fall in love with, and I still show empathy for her past situations that didn't work out. But she called me a liar for saying that, and that hurt me. And so I had to look back and really look at my own hypocrisy. There was a time I disrespected my grandmother for asking about my ex. So I wrote this to reach out to her father, who was a Nuyorican poet in his own right and someone who loved more than anybody I could know. I found myself searching for guidance on his heavenly birthday. I return to this day to look at love in your image and think to the love I've rescinded, the guidance I've missed in the world without your love in it. Or is it? Your daughter asked me if I spoke to her the other day, and I choked to suppress the resentment I locked away. Although I let it go for who I became in a new light, the distance hurts her, but for us, it is right. Because in my heart, I've come to accept new love, and two turtle doves can sometimes separate without the hate, the rage. See, I've changed, but she pulls me back to the person I was that day. With resentment, she's reminiscent of who I was when I made my decision and the parts of me that I kept hidden. Don't think until I see the love in your image. The new love I accepted sings tunes of resentment, echoes of a past still clinging. It's all too familiar, echoes in the walls of my head ringing. Me now, love from a distance to avoid when love was a hindrance. It's in my best interest. I'd rather choose love and avoid bitterness. So I too wish for her to feel relief. A truth she didn't trust was my belief, so I speak with a heart of forgiveness on my love for a memory, but only that. So perhaps the love was never rescinded, different, but intact, or pushed back, because your daughter who assumed who I am was still trapped to the confines of a love who made me feel like crap. A childish way to end that line. Perhaps I lack your vocabulary, and you could have taught me words to describe the way you held love so dearly, because the fraction that I hold is the fraction of my memory. How you stay friends with my B-side were able to move on. How love never made you look weak but only appear strong. How I wish to describe that love to these ears. How she doesn't believe that I once felt what she feels. How to tell your daughter I'm sorry for the look I threw her way. How to tell my friend that missing his ex is okay. How maybe I don't, but I still wish her well. How I wish my new love could do the same in a way words can't tell. This is long overdue. My poem to you.
Oh, super relatable though. Jeez. My gosh, thank you so much for sharing that. That was some real good shit. What's it called? What was I gonna say? All right, don't be shy, chat. All right, so plug yourself. All right, after your performance. All right, tell us where to find you. If you have some social media that we can tag you at, especially if we're taking pictures of you. Okay, and maybe you have an event coming up this weekend or next weekend. Please, of course, plug that. Lo, would you like to plug yourself a little bit? Where can we find you?
At Alonzo, but I don't got nothing. That's on Instagram. I don't really got nothing on there.
Okay, so please tap in with Lo right here if you didn't hear that. Okay, thank you so much, Lo. On deck, we got Paul Taylor. We got Paul Taylor in this bitch. Paul, where you at? All right, hello friends. All right, with an original song, per usual. For those that just entered, of course, the sign-up sheet is still open. All right, so you are not late at all. You are on time. Coming to the stage, give it up for Video the Poets.
Hi. I'm going to read you two poems from my upcoming book that's called The Sun, Darling, the Sun.
Okay, book. Come on.
I want to get high my whole life with you after Hair Lindsay Bird. I feel it every time they bomb a school. I feel it in my increasing knowledge of the occult. I feel it when the air changes from cool to Appalachian mud. I feel it that night at the Irish pub when the woman notices the way you look at me. I want to get high with you at the Container Store. I want to get high with you at the top of the Eiffel where you pretend to push me, but I know you won't because you said you wanted to close the distance between us, but that wouldn't look cute on the sidewalk. I want to get high with you and start a riot. I want to get high with you down the road to Mexico, get sick from too many churros and chili mangoes. I want to get so high with you that you quit all your diets. I love you so much I want to tell the trees about it. I love you so much I buy the first editions of your favorite books. I love you so much it stops the B-52s. I love you so much I end the marriage. How dare you do that? Walk in, your eyes two flashlights scanning my skeleton, sapphire nets across the room, and I can barely hold my lips from saying something foolish. Oh, this new morning. With you, I steal the emerald tablet. With you, I learn a forgotten language. With you, I'm so poetically tragic. I want to get real good at levitating, so no one believes it when I tell them I let go.
Yeah.
They say that if you gaze into a fire long enough, you remember something ancient. Something before steel or glass or airplanes, pesticides or Wi-Fi, rhinoplasties, Photoshop. I love you before then. when there are not yet words for plasma, tourniquet, AI slop. When the Aztecs crushed the reds out of a ladybug, when you dip your eyes like spears into the finest venom, when your mouth doesn't know barred from hunger, and the sun, 12 planets dervish, is the greatest omen. In Alexandria, you bring me a book to hide before the flames break through. In Rome, after the fight, you wash the blood at the Colosseum fountain. In Siberia, you're a shaman in the Altai Mountains. In Salem, you tighten the noose. In Japan, I cook you a living squid. In Mexico, you say te quiero and run off with the surrealists. In South Africa, there's a heist and you get knifed right in the rib and sit in jail with Nelson. In Persia, we're both poets. In Paris, I poison you. In Iceland, you can't keep your promise and your horse gets sick. In Iraq, we find the Anunnaki portal. In India, you tend to the Taj Baram. In Scotland, hair down to your shoulders, look all biblical, but you're no prophet. In Antarctica, we fly to Neptune and watch the earth combust. In this life, I am a surgeon, and I cut, I cut, I cut. Thank you.
That was lovely. All right. And that book, when's it coming out?
Sorry, August.
August? You mean like tomorrow, next week?
Tomorrow.
A couple weeks from now? Fuck yeah. How much is it going to be?
How much?
Yeah. $22? Only $22. That's practically free. That's tradition. This is what we do here. All right, in the poetry circles, we tell people that's practically free. Thank you so much for that was a little sneak preview into this best-selling poetry book. Wonderful. Okay, on deck we got Fluke. Where are you?
Right here.
You're no Fluke. Fluke? Yeah. All right, you a star tonight, babe. All right, Fluke's coming up next, but coming to the stage, give it up for Paul Taylor, y'all. Yeah!
Some of y'all probably heard this before. I've been singing the last few times. I'm gonna rap this time because especially like last week, world's just been a little bit harsher, you know, the air especially. But yeah, it's nice that we can breathe finally and be outside. It was kind of sad because I was still going to work and there was just less people outside and that was really sad. But yeah, anyway, this is closer to how I've been feeling, so I'm not singing, I'm rapping. You go ahead, play it. This is Pieces of My Mind. Pieces of my mind. Word. Word. How do you wanna go? Tell me when it's wrong, if it's wrong, what you like. 150s and naked women up in your life. Peace to the world, middle finger to the sky. Trying to piece together pieces of my mind. Like who am I? Tell me when it's wrong, if it's wrong, what you like. 150s and naked women up in your life. Peace to the world, middle finger to the sky. Trying to piece together pieces of my mind. Like who am I? My mind be getting bitter, bigger triggers. If you and niggas, my mama might need distance cause I'm doing a lot. Rather not be dropping the top from my dome when I'm scared. Pretty bodies, Illuminati shit, I'd rather be there. I don't rap like I care. Don't know what I've been through, what I get into deep into my past, you get scared. So I'm always aware, walk around with the stare. Cause I don't wanna do this, so I ain't taking it there. Look, tape recorder, can't afford it yet. Don't make a bet upon my wisdom, it's my decision to suffer. No rubber thunder thighs roll up in my eyes. I'm feeling alive, then I look at her eyes. Every time a surprise, beyond her presence and effervescence is simply a love. No one do reverence, I'll pay my penance each time I mess up. Got me giving it up, and I can't get enough. Baby, let me your touch, finally feeling up. Look, tell me when it's wrong, if it's wrong, what you like. 150s and naked women up in your life. Peace to the world, middle finger to the sky. Trying to piece together pieces of my mind. Like who am I? Tell me when it's wrong, if it's wrong, what you like. 150s and naked women up in your life. Peace to the world, middle finger to the sky. Trying to piece together pieces of my mind. Like who am I? We made a pact to holler back, don't get attached. I'm on your snapper, please relax, this might turn into what it seems. I mean to make you queen of everything you want and more. Provide you with the life that you ain't never seen before. Provide me with the wife, I live my life to find you twice. Destroy what it was alive, I lost it then and paid the price. The dark grew even deeper, it was cheaper not to cry and live among my demons far away from paradise. I never meant pain through what we overcame. I'll meet your soul again and treat you like I know your worth. I'm truly hoping what was broken doesn't reach up on, cause it's away from just the present and the far beyond. My love, I wanna make amends, I don't wanna hurt. And if I find your love again, I'ma put you first. I'm truly hoping what was broken doesn't reach up on, cause it's away from just the present and the far beyond. Tell me when it's wrong, if it's wrong, what you like. Thanks, y'all. I'm a little rusty with that one. That song is from 2022, so it actually is out. That one's actually out. You can find it in my bio. It's at B like Bark, D like Dog, Paul Taylor, BD Paul Taylor. I'll follow everybody back. Thank you very much.
Make some more noise for Paul Taylor, a frequent visitor to this mic. Thank you so much for expressing yourself. I felt that shit today, Paul. You were like, I need to rap today, motherfucker.
Fucking shit.
I know, that too, right? Thank God.
It pissed me the fuck off.
Me too, dog. Me too. Thank God you got some lungs, some breath in your lungs to spit that fire, dog. 150s, that shit hard. Naked women up in your life? All right, chat, if you have a song that you would like to perform today or are going to perform today, please tell us about it, like where we can find it, like Paul did. So, because we have a Spotify playlist, all right? The Nuyorican Poets Cafe Open Mic Spotify playlist. We put all your songs on that shit. We got Paul on that, all right? And a whole bunch of artists that have performed with us in this last year. Okay. On deck, we have, where's the thing? Where's the list? Paul, where'd the list go? Huh? All right, found it. That's not your fault, it's mine. Matthew, where are you? All right, you're on deck, pal. Ooh, both of you are going to perform tonight. Hell yeah, cool, wonderful. Thanks for sticking around. All right, then we got Eric, Floria, Serenity, Shade B, Maanya, Nena, Wade, Nyota Blume, and Iliyah, who just pulled up on us. Wonderful. All right, stick around, chat. It's only 7 o'clock. We're here for another hour and a half. Let's keep it going with the talents of Fluke, y'all. Give it up for Fluke. Yeah. What's up, dog? Oh, no. Keep the
Okay. Practice my gesticulations. All right. You can start the beat if you have it whenever you want. What's going on, guys? My name's Fluke. I'm gonna rap or something. Yeah. Normally I rap until the beat's finished. Not today, cause I only got like 3 minutes. Normally I'm chill, green tea sipping, but I might have to break the speed limits and go double time with some troubled rhymes. I gotta really double my muggle mind and access magic, cause I make magic. No ego though, I threw that shit up in the wastebasket. Yo, Fluke, I have been dope. I got rhyme sheets longer than Brian's intro. Yo, chillin' at Loisaida. I got the rhymes pouring through my chakras. And yo, I know you got more to spit. I got purpose like a porpoise's orifice. Don't picture that though, I got that flow. Rap bro, every single time, man, we pack. Bro, slow, whatever the words is. Coming out here, he sure is. Yeah, representing 9th Street. Coming out, dude, I got the whole team behind me. They're imaginary, there's no one there, but no one cares. I'm doing it anyway, and clothes are my underwear. That's what I'm picturing, envisioning, all that things, man, I frickin' spit. I never used 2 hands, now I gotta do that soon, man. Yeah, I made this beat with my friend. I can't really rap until the very end. That's okay though, cause I'm starting to slack off. I might have to get my ass a job, make money. I'm trying to be earning, yearning, and learning, and a bunch of other more things.
Question.
All right, this one's an actual song. I should have cut the intro out. I'll do that next time.
Bears.
It's about bears, kind of. Yeah. My main man's a panda, bear with me. Also got copious koalas and spare grizzlies. Big balls like a bowler, sober. Only white claws on deck are my polars. Yeah, you know all the squad earth sign. I was born a Taurus, that's an earth sign. Stay generating power like a turbine. From Uruguay to Irvine, I blurt lines. Been recording in the forest. I throw the verse in the hearse and Chuck Norris the chorus. Known to spark but to spell crap out my dope rap. raps, but this one's already old hat, and you know that. Though honestly, you couldn't handle my new shit. Make a rapper never leave his block like Stoop Kid. Goes without saying, got a huge. My girlfriend's last ex was a pool stick. Same boat, who this? Amassing mad murder bars. Hopefully hype you up to piss on a server farm. Kick a ice agent in the right places. I'll join you for libations when I'm done rhyme making. Most art since Mozart. Hit you with a blow dart right before the show start. Yeah, whip a stick shift, but I wrote here on a ripstick. Call me King Solomon the way that I split kids. Or call me a divorce lawyer, horny as a fisherman after his fourth oyster. Heard half your set and I dipped. Camera on, spit the shit to make a pedophile kiss your grandma. All right, that's it for me. You can cut it. I'm probably over time. Yeah. That was pretty fun. Thanks for hanging out. My name's Fluke Human. You can find me YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Fluke Human, one word. That was really fun. I'll be sticking around. Thanks so much.
Tall Fluke is. Renowned divorce lawyer Fluke. Shout out to motherfucking Fluke. That shit was hard as hell. You know, rapper's good when the freestyles sound like the written, sound like the freestyles, sound like everything's so cohesive and effortless. Thank you so much, Fluke. That was tight. Are you from New York, Fluke?
At this point.
All right, at this point, that's what New York City sounds like, chat, again. All right, pull up on us, all right, to live out your rapper dreams. We're still out here, and we're still spitting. Wonderful. On deck, we got Eric. Where are you? Eric, make some noise for yourself, Eric. Yeah, Eric's in the back over there. All right, thank you so much, Eric. Gonna read some poetry, along with our friend, Matthew. Give it up for Matthew, y'all. Yeah, let's keep it going. Energy.
Hello, I am Matthew. I'm here to read a poem, obviously. It's called To the Girl Who Feels Lusted Over. To the girl who feels lusted over. You are worth so much more than the pleasure that your breaths bring. You're worthy of the love that you carry in your heart. A calm, loving, patient heart, just waiting to be given to somebody who makes you feel seen and loved the way you deserve. You're worth more than the stares and catcalls that you're given by strangers trying to disrupt your peace for their pleasure. You're deserving of the love that you want to give to others, the kindness in your eyes, and the tenderness of your soul. You should be able to feel vulnerable with love and be free to drop your guard, but instead you feel the need to have your walls up. You're not just a piece of meat. You're a beautiful vessel carrying a heart worth more than diamonds, rubies, and gold could ever. Yeah. Thank you.
Hell yeah! Give it up for Matthew! Fuck yeah, dude. The yearning. Continue the yearning, chat. That was hard. And maybe someone will freestyle with that word. I love that shit too. That was very cool, Matthew. Thank you for that. Sorry about that. Sorry that happened to you. All right, on deck we got Floria. Where are you? Floria, hey Floria. All right, to my left. Give it up for Floria, but not before our friend Eric, y'all. Energy. Eric, he's so tall. Come on, Eric. Go get him, pal. Beep. I'll just go for it, Eric. All right, let's fix this for you, Eric. Jeez.
Should I sit?
Yeah, if you could, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. I think the beret gives you. All right,
Yeah.
all right, no. It doesn't do anything. You're just tall. All right.
All right.
Right between the legs, Eric. Pause.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate that. So I'm a photographer, really, but I've been writing poetry since I was as long as I can remember. And I'm in therapy, and a lot of my therapy is around finding different parts of yourself. And being a poet, I write poems about these parts. So I found that I'm a little jaded, and this one's called Jaded. Jaded, but wouldn't you be? When you've yelled and screamed for something that was never yours to begin with? When you've put your feelings on layaway to soothe someone else's, only to find that the store is closed. The feelings you put away are gone, and not because you wanted to be, but because everything just up and left. And you were too busy crying to notice. Oh, and they still want their payment.
and full from your shaking, trembling, empty hands. You better keep that slip off your lip, honey. Jaded. You can call that me. Because I don't fraternize with idealism. Instead, I keep them at the other end of the long table, way over there, next to romance and trust and acceptance. While I sit under the cool vent, blowing down refreshing, I told you so, so much so that my mind can barely let my mouth form those words before I've already closed the case. There is no place for that band of heart playing Hope Hooligans next to me. Fearing? I say wise. Weary? I say lies. So much misplaced misinformation that I don't need to hear the full story or hear both sides when I see there's a typo in the very first line. You know, I protect this heart, and it's a thankless job. So long as that damn love is around, all dressed up in that tuxedo, looking good, knife in hand behind his back. Yeah, I'm the bad guy, I'll be that. My name is Jaded. Ari Cedeño Photography is my handle, but I don't like social media, but follow me.
Follow him anyway! All right, you can't miss some. Give it up for Jaded. Eric, now we found your poet name, Jaded. That's it. All right, give it up for Eric, the photographer / poet, y'all. Wonderful. Same, all of it. Totally relatable, motherfucker. All right, good stuff. All right. After Floria, we have a little halftime video for you to watch if you put your attention to the screen. Not yet, not yet. After our dear friend Floria, y'all. Give it up for Floria! Yeah! They're here. Okay.
Hi, everybody. I'm Floria. I'm like an insomniac revolutionary poetry, but I will crush your dreams by reading a love poem first. They say right before you find the one, you meet the worst. But really, after that, you'll meet a few almosts, a few not as bads. And then one drunken night, you meet yourself in the mirror and ask, why is this enough? Why you think you aren't? And then, just when you admit defeat, you'll meet the one who'll read to you when you're weary, who'll love you when you're empty. And in all the in-between and best days, you'll walk side by side with the one who made you realize why the you who loved you more that night told you no one else was right. Thank you. And then... and then the rest are just kind of new shit I've been working on. I haven't performed in like a year, so new shit. Some mornings my eyes open without purpose. The sun wakes up to me, and I wonder if colors work like sound. And without my aimless peering, windows would darken. Portals would shut, and no one could account for late autumn's plumage, flippant leaves and hardy birds, clinging to branches as I begin to wonder if one peck is what plucks the skyline apart. No, there's no accounting for sunshine tipping sleepless nights into dreamless days. But if the sun must bear the weight of keeping us all alive, then I suppose, for those melodic moments, I can withstand bearing witness to the sky. Poem. At night, I gasp awake at thoughts of papers lapsed. By morning, I'm wandering between shelves of boundless books. At night, I wrap my so tight around pennies I didn't pinch. By morning, I practice interview inquisitions. At night, I sweat about mom's health until I'm slick. By morning, I scroll away the memory of what a phone is for. By night, I wonder if it's better to run. By morning, I keep pretending it's not time I'm running from. Poem. And then this is my last one. I'd write about the stars, but they took them from our sky and scratched their heads at how our ancestors knew time. I'd write about the trees that stand taller than a house, but we only grow the kind that fit in concrete cutouts. I'd write about the rivers, how their flow calls to me, but now it's $15 to near one, and over railing you must lean. I write about Earth's colors, even in winter's lack, but bright screens stole the vision I can't seem to get back. Thank you. You can find me. I'm trying to break up with Instagram, but my Instagram, I also same Substack is the same as SIC Transit, TRANSIT, Floria, FLORAIA. Thank you.
Yes! Give it up for Floria, y'all! Fuck yeah. All right, and after this little halftime video, we're going to get to Serenity, Shade, Maanya, Nena, Wade, Nyota, and Iliyah to close out the first round. We're going to get to a second one, though. So many events for you to partake in with the Nuyorican Poets Cafe, such as the following. Watch.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for the greatest community in the world. This is your halftime report. I am your correspondent. My name is Elemental, bringing you all the latest news and upcoming events brought to you by the legendary Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and as always, keep creating. The Nuyorican Bowery Slam, happening every Monday at the Bowery Poetry Club in New York City, hosted by Luna Rosa and Jay Rose. Doors open at 6:30, but the line starts at least 30 minutes earlier. Winner receives a $20 cash prize and a chance to compete in the final Friday Slam. Occurring on the last Friday of the month at Loisaida Center at 7 p.m., hosted by Matthew Marroquin and Paul Conqueso. Winners from the Nuyorican Bowery Slam compete against each other for a $100 cash prize and a chance to compete in our annual Grand Slam. Plus, there's a Twilight Hour open mic hosted by La Bruja. Make sure you come through. Our open mics at the Loisaida Center are all kinds of incredible. The venue records high-quality audio and video of all performances, and they are live streamed to the Loisaida's and Nuyorican YouTube channels. All except our first Wednesday of every month, we have Women's Orator Wednesday, aka WOW, hosted by 2024 Grand Slam champion Somebody's Mama. Our all-acts open mic by and for all women and women representing peoples. This is a safe space. Come through. The remaining Wednesdays of the month, we have the Nuyorican Open Mic, hosted by Brian Acosta Arya, aka Brian the Motel Guy. Doors open at 6 p.m. This is where stars are born. No guaranteed performances for latecomers, so make sure you are on time, folks. Our online programmings, which are absolutely free, include the online open mic hosted by yours truly, weekly on Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific via Zoom, live stream to YouTube. All styles are welcome. The second Tuesday of every month via Zoom, we have the Slam Workshop, facilitated by the 2015 Grand Slam champion Joel Francois. This is theory and practice. Don't miss it. Get your tickets today. There are many other in-person and online events coming up. For info and tickets, all programming can be found at nuyorican.org/calendar. Our social media, website, and other links, including to sign up for our mailing list, go to linktree/Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Also visit our YouTube channel to catch past live streams of online and Loisaida open mics and many other special events. The Nuyorican Poets Cafe is a non-profit 501c3 organization based in New York City on the Lower East Side. Ticket sales and grants don't cover all of our programs and operations expenses. So here are ways you can support us to help continue to move poetry forward in the spirit of our founders. Our merchandise, shirts, hats, cups, and tote bags available for purchase at our New Yo table, in our in-person events, or online at nuyorican.org/merch. New materials coming all the time, folks. Stay plugged in. Donations are very much appreciated and tax deductible. Scan the QR code or go to nuyorican.org/donate. Check out and subscribe to our Patreon site. Gain access to events not available online or to the public. Go to patreon.com/Nuyorican Poets Cafe. We would love to hear from you. If you've attended one of our shows, let us know about your experience. Go to nuyorican.org/survey to complete and submit the form and receive a special gift for your feedback. Special thanks to our tech team, our programs and operations team, our hosts, our volunteers, and our executive director, plus all our sponsors for helping us keep the spirit of artistry and inspiration of poetry alive and moving forward through the spirit of our founders. Brought to you by Elemental Vision Works, inspiring change through passionate poetry and creative productions. We appreciate you. Have a great rest of your night. Peace.
For Serenity Sparks, yo! Yes! Let's keep it going, keep it going, keep it going! Got you, dog. Here we go.
Imagine construction noise blaring, and you're stumbling over Williamsburg, over Stimmied, on Bedford. You make your way over to Marsha P. Johnson Park to chill out and finally take a breath. Your dear friend Lavinity emerges on a skateboard, lilac hair swishing. You haven't seen her in months. You commiserate on the craziness of life and create a poem together, switching off line by line. You slow down and you listen.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
As we sit on the ground, taking it all in, I feel breeze kiss my face and earth cradle my bum. I hear the sounds of birds chirping and ships sailing. The cacophony of NYC beeps fade, and something emerges. Deep within, a younger version of me calls. She tugs at my shirt, reminding us of something we love, encouraging us to take the step forward, to embrace the leap of faith. Let go, 'cause hello, we gotta play. There's a whole playground of life waiting to be explored. Where to go? I get caught up on the step. In a world of endless possibilities, how do you move forward? Perhaps there's no right or wrong, but try to slow down to hear the inner song, 'cause the heart is always there to guide us along. Sometimes all it takes is a breath, a surrender, and a trust fall, and setting up soft cushions for landing, knowing no matter what, we will be caught. Even the descent is guided by ascension. So that song was by my friend Lavinity. It's called Breathe. She's a producer, vocalist, and visual storyteller. She believes in creating a world of cosmic stars and joy and freedom for all. You can find her at _Lavinity. I'm a poet and collaborator. And I'm helping to reclaim all my pieces and share that with the world. You can find me at Serenity Sparks _. Did something different today because she couldn't be here tonight, but we collaborated on that poem, and I wanted to incorporate her essence into the piece. Thank you.
Woo! Hell yeah! Give it up! That was hard. What? Serenity, you just blew my fucking mind, dog. That's what open mics are all about. Y'all experiment, try shit out for your one-person show. Try something theatrical out, all right? Do whatever you gotta do, all right, to get that idea out of that brain of yours and on stage. Thank you so much for that. So many layers to that, all right? So cool. All right, on deck, we have Maanya. Maanya, where are you? Maanya? Here. Okay. Hey, Maanya. Thanks for sticking around. All right, coming to the stage. Give it up for Shade Be Crazy, y'all. More music, y'all. Yeah!
So depression sucks.
Yeah!
Right? I choose happiness. Y'all ever get that one text from the girl that you haven't talked to in like mad long, like 2 a.m., and you just smile? Yeah. All right, you guys can play. The song is called Ex-Girl. New album out, The Edge of Happiness. Oh, my bad. Can you start it one more time? Run it back. It's been a little bit. I'm like. Probably cause there's something about me hounding and you haunting in the back of your mind. I'm on a track, I got a Harley, you the Harley till my joker hardly ever even spoke about you, or even whispered your name, what I evoked about you. I had to grow without you. You gave me so much doubt too. I'm what you focus on, I feel your thoughts from miles away, and you're Professor X today. You're Professor X today. You're Professor X today. That's my Professor X today. That's my ex-girl. 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 Ex. I was okay. She wanna play those mind games. Call it Jean Grey. I was okay. She wanna play those mind games. Call it Jean. Ex-girl. 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 Ex. Baby, I'm so sorry, I don't feel the same way. I look back and how we were and let the memories fade. I'm super thankful, so grateful for the love that you gave. In my bed, I feel you questioning from so far away. You think about me. Ex-girl, think about me. Ex-girl, you think about me. Ex-girl, you think about me. Ex-girl. 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 Like I said, the edge of happiness, let's go. Hey, ex-girl. 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 Ex. That's my ex-girl. That's my ex-girl. I want y'all to say it. That's my ex-girl. That's my ex. I fucking love the exes, bro. Where would we be without them? You can stop it right there. I love the exes. Listen, I have an album out called The Edge of Happiness. I would love it if you guys could stream it. My name is Shade Be Crazy on all platforms except for TikTok. The most important, follow me at Shade Pizarro. 1Z, 2 R's like the Conquistador, if you know history. Fuck that guy. I gotta change it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Brian.
Hard! Give it up for Shade Be Crazy, y'all. Ex-girl. That shit was kind of hard. Okay. You're my Professor X today. That shit hard. Okay. Shade, where can we find you on like Spotify, for example?
Shade Be Crazy.
Shade Be Crazy. Oh, B, like B-E?
Just the letter B.
Just the letter B, okay.
First, middle, initial, last.
I want to get you on this playlist, all right? And your friend too, that you did that song with, okay? I got Brian in the back, got it. Okay. On deck, we have, oh my gosh, a few people. All right, to close out this first round. I still got you for an hour though, Chad. Stick around. All right, on deck we got Nena. Where are you? Nena? Hey, Nena. All right. You're going after Maanya, y'all. Give it up for Maanya. Hands together for Maanya. All right.
Damn, girl, are you a will to live? Because I'm never gonna have you. Jijivisha, the intense will to live. My intensity had diminished last August. The Indian and American sides of me fighting to the death on that hospital bed. Turkey sandwiches were what kept me going, when all I craved was for some chole bhature from my mother. I wasn't sure what language my tongue belonged to anymore. They both felt too foreign. But my parents' love was never said, but rather displayed as they drove with no sleep to be by my side. They will never say, I'm sorry, or I love you, but rather give me cut up fruit to my room. They will never say I'm proud, but rather keep their fists ready for the next fight. They will never say don't leave us, but rather their smile lines will deepen every time I come home. Their jijifisha holds my brother's belly laugh and my name running through their heads. And I almost took that away from them. I see sparkles of them in my blood when I make Rajma with them on FaceTime, or the fact that I never learned how to read Hindi, but for the sake of my children, I'm starting to learn. They made sure I assimilated and fit in with everyone, but as I grew up, I erased my Indian side, refused to take roti and aloo gobi, but rather opted for fried rice because it seemed less criminal. But I'm finally making up for lost time. I'm learning the meaning behind the colors of Holi, the importance of lights of Diwali, the savory biryani melting in my mouth as I eat foods I was once ashamed of. My jijivisha is from my parents, who traveled thousands of miles even though they left their families back in India. I see the way that they give their oxygen from their lungs for my family. They taught me that love shouldn't have expectations, that we should show up because at least then we can still look at ourselves in the mirror and say we tried. So I'm done suppressing a part of me that roars inside, the part that tastes ginger and tea, that is still learning Hindi one matra at a time, that still calls home for Rajma recipes, because this roar has transcended oceans. Thank you. You can find me on Instagram and YouTube at The Dabbler's Diaries. Thanks all.
That was beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Thank you so much for sharing that, Maanya. Okay. On deck, we have Wade. Wade, where are you? Still waiting with us, Wade? Thank you so much. All right. On deck's Wade. Lock in, Wade. They're coming to the stage with some more poetry. Give it up for Nena, y'all. Come to me, Nena. Come to me. Excellent. Hello, friend.
Hey, y'all. I'm Nena. This is my first time doing this, so. Oh, thank you. I'm coming straight from work, girl.
Looking great.
So I figured I have 2 poems today. I'm gonna start with pain and end with pleasure. This is called A Reminder. I will put you in the place where I keep all of the words to all of the songs I ever knew. You who have become an old song. It is finally time for forgetting. My moment has come. I who have wished and begged to forget your language. I am now in the future, in a place different and distant. Memory strikes sudden and hard, reminding me I can never forget. She plays your melody, drawing me with every note further and further back. Your words come out singing, they sweep me away. Now here I am with your ghost, not so long or well forgotten, reminding me I can never forget. And in 3 minutes and 33 seconds, I am made and destroyed and made again. Then it is over. And suddenly, as we become smoke, and I put you back in the place that holds all of the words that make up my dreams, both dead and alive, I wonder why you just won't die well. You are dust unsettled, so I cannot see to which realm you belong, the dead or the living. But I must leave you there, because carrying you everywhere is breaking me. And I will go on until I am far and even further. I will rebuild and you will fade into the past until memory calls you out, ever unexpected, reminding me I can never forget. All right, so this one's called Instrument, and it's less depressing. What is it to be human, if not an instrument of feeling? And I refuse to live untouched, so play all the dark notes of my body, strum the low notes in my throat, trace the beginning of pleasure on my silhouette, tease the middle out, finish high and sweet, carve the ending deep into my core, and now run that back because we deserve an encore. Heat rises between us once more as fingertips pluck heartstrings. We melt into the music and become a song. And when everything cools, love lingers in the air between our breaths. In the echo of our unfinished symphony rings the promise of forever. And no part of me is untouched, for even the touch of your eyes is more potent than all the hands combined that have passed over my spirit to seek my flesh. And when we meet here, there is a joining, not just of you and I, but of spirit and flesh, and the feeling fills me up. I am made whole. In this fullness I am healed, and I feel things I left in time, in lives past, but for now, I am human, and in your hands, I am an instrument of feeling. So we dance, every moment, every motion, a ritual, a promise to never let the music die.
Nena, where have you been all my life? Nena, where can we find you? Anywhere? Go talk to Nena. Go talk to Nena, okay? It was their first time. Give it up again for the first timers that pulled up on us again. Well, back for the first time. Nena, yes, you have an Instagram for us to follow? Crimson.Esmeralda on Instagram. I love that. Thank you so much. Shout out to the yearners in the audience. All right, I think Wade's one of them. We'll see. All right. After Wade, we got Nyota. Nyota, where are you, Nyota? Can you see our friends on the side there really quick? We'd like to ask you a question, okay? Thank you so much, friend. Okay, without further ado, give it up for Wade, y'all. Yes! I'm gonna put the mic kind of in between. Right over here, okay? Do your thing.
Is that picked up?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I'm much more of a poetry guy, so think of this as a musical poem. I sleep on my couch so I can wake up in the night. 'Cause there's something peaceful about being alone at 5. I used to stay here so I could get some space, but now that she's gone, I don't wanna sleep in the bed I made. What's it all for? What does it mean? I thought I had my answer tucked in these sheets. I hear the birds singing on my window pane. I used to hate the sound, but now I'm listening. I sit with the voices telling me to quit. I can't go back to those nights, but I wish I could visit. I don't wanna call, I don't wanna quit, I just wanna feel something different tonight. So I sit with these memories and try to forget what it felt like sleeping in our bed. I sleep on my couch until it's 5 again. Thanks. You can find me singing sad shit on my couch at 5 a.m.
Yeah, Wade! I'll take the floor, Wade. I'm there with you, bud. Are we not all with Wade? Is everyone in a happy relationship? What the fuck's going on here, Chad? What the hell? No. Alicia, we're going to hear a poem from Alicia. So, all right. With myself, that's good. All right, we all have our couches that we have to retreat to. Thank you so much for getting off your couch today, Wade, and sharing that beautiful, beautiful melody with us today. Wow. Okay. On deck, we have, to close out the first round, Iliyah. Iliyah, where are you? Iliyah. I fucked that up. You even put a pronunciation key. You're like, this motherfucker better not fuck that up. I did. I pronounced I like E. I'm a buster. Okay. Iliyah, you're on deck. After Nyota, y'all. Give it up for Nyota. Making a grand entrance. Come today. Hell yeah.
Thank you. Hi, y'all. My name's Nyota. Yeah. I'm gonna do an original song that's about climate change and just kind of like all of the chaos happening in the world. It's called Tornado. I'm doing a bunch of songs from it. I produced a couple months ago, have some songs that I'm performing on August 1st. And then I have a beach festival that I'm hosting and performing at Rockaway Beach on the 15th if y'all are around. And then if you guys want to find me, it's Nyota Blume, NYOTABLUME. Thanks, y'all.
Oh, play that shit. Now let me see if I can do it. All right, no, I'm kidding. That shit is hard as hell. What the hell? Where'd you come from, Nyota? Wonderful. Yeah, is that available on the streaming, that song?
It will be in September.
Okay, in September. Look out for that. All right, follow them on social media, of course. That was wonderful. All right. Right? Sign them to Nuyorican Records for the 99-2000s. Let's do it. All right, that was sick, dog. That shit was hard for the 99-2000s. Okay. All right, then after Iliyah, all right, we'll get to the second round. We'll get some volunteers for the second round. For those that perform songs, recorded tracks, instrumental tracks, you can't do that again. You must do something a cappella. Just throwing that out there. Okay? Okay, so without further ado, give it up for Iliyah, y'all! Energy. You're here.
Yes, thank you. Hi, I'm Iliyah. This is my first time too, so. Hell yeah! I grew up singing in churches with my sisters, and I kind of fell off singing in general, but I feel like I've been through things recently that made me think, why not do the thing that scares you? So this is gonna be a song I've been working on for the past couple of weeks. No title. Okay. I don't sing like I used to. That's okay. At least it didn't take my voice completely away. And I can't live like I used to. Brings me pain. But I won't let it take my joy completely away. I've seen the gift from a very young age. I've seen it love, I've seen it hold. Ooh, How do I receive a gift that's mine? Can I be healed from an echo? An echo. And during those hard days when my body's not mine, I dream of a place where I could just sing and God could just hear and it would just heal me. And during those hard days when my body's not mine, I dream of a place where I could just sing and God could just hear and it would just heal me. Woo. Woo. Thanks, that's it. Really on Instagram, but I do have an Instagram. It's at Iliyah Coles, ILIYAHCOLES. Thank you.
Iliyah Coles, y'all! You talented folks out there. Are you bestie? Are you friend? Sister? Okay. How'd they do today? Was that good?
Absolutely astounding.
I agree. I 100% agree. All right. Shout out to the sis. Shout out to the siblings. Fucking A, yo. Oh my gosh. That was the runs, all that. Beautiful. When are we going to finish that song?
Next week. Maybe.
Next week. How about this week? Goals. All right. Let's set the goal. This week we finish it. All right. So you come back next Wednesday and you'll do the whole thing. Yeah? All right. All right. Challenge accepted. Okay. And that's it for the first round, y'all. Okay, so a lot of you stuck around, so perhaps a lot of you want to go again. Okay, so we're going to do a little ghetto, though. All right, this is how I'm going to bring you up. If you want to go again, I'm going to pick you out of the audience with my eyes closed. No, I'm going to close my eyes, and we're going to have at least 6, 7? No? 7, 8? 6? 6, 7? Let's do 7:52. I think we can fit in.
Everyone.
And fucking everyone.
6, maybe 7.
Okay, Emperor Palpatine. That's a 7. Okay, let me stop fucking talking. Let's get you back on stage. All right, close my eyes. If you want to go again, people with instrumentals, you can't do the instrumental. You have to just do it a cappella. All right, 3, 2, 1. Raise your hands if you want to go again. Come on, give me something else. All right, Paul. I saw Paul. You can put your hands down. No, keep your hands up if I did not say your name. All right, Paul, I saw you out of my peripheral. All right, Serenity, I see you in my frontal. All right, you too. Lo and Matthew, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, good. I didn't get good pictures of you, Matthew, so I'm gonna get you again. Eric, photographer, tall guy. All right, cool. Come on, keep them coming. You got another thing? Do you have something? Dibs to first. Dibs to the people that didn't go first in the first round. You don't got something right now? Okay, all right. Receive it all. All right, then come back to us next Wednesday when your sister finishes the song. All right. Fluke. Yes, that's you in the back. Fluke. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm counting on my fingers like a child. Who else? Paul, is that you?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. We got 7. Okay, let's keep it going. On deck, we got Serenity. Give it up for Paul Skiff, y'all. Yes! Support your artistic friends. Hi, Paul.
This is just an insult poem. Go castrate yourself again. Hope no one causes you to reflect upon your struggle to display proficiency in good manners. The pathological idiosyncrasies that mimic the effect of happiness are entirely dependent on your bedroom slippers. Go flash your wife in public as evidence of your prowess. Your smile is a grimy banner hoisted by services rendered to you by the objects you own. You speak in the subservient tones of a floor mat, so guilty about your needs that in self-justification you throw yourself on top pictures of naked women in order to erase the blank spot in your humanity where instinct has been fired from the office of desire for being a lousy narrator. But still, the 23-foot-long worry that lives in your mind is hungry and mimics the ring of a telephone. Go ahead, answer it. You won't feel any conflict. On the other end is your ideal, the blind spot. All of your ideas are beautiful Greek statues lined up on the principle of threatless clarity, so you can be satisfied with yourself. Your simple, cloudless explanation for the world, though false and unreal, is obvious and fulfilling, even though you spend too much time going over the guidelines to its incoherency. The wine is your favorite posture, makes possible that you express feelings of mastery over the lucidity towards that unfair, annoying, chaotic threat that faces you, the world. Nothing could upset you more than a demonstration of reality. Feel superior? Arouse your sense of power. Are you going to assert yourself? Let us praise the liberating activity of your nonsense, since all your inner conflicts come from playing house. Your mother owns your grooming habits. Your father owns your pissing skills. And you are so eager to participate in their campaign of miracle deliveries, you have become ill and overpowered by the need to be right all the time. Bend over, virgin. Close your eyes. You are about to be deflowered again by the ambition to become more than you are. And in the ferocious epilepsy of a wasted spirit, give up ever being delivered from your fucked up self. Nothing personal.
Electric ball Skiff, y'all! Oh, that shit was hard, Paul. I took that personal. That was great. Okay, can learn a lot from that. Okay, on deck we got Lo. Lo, where are you? You're right in front of me. All right, get your poem ready. Coming to the stage, give it up for Serenity, y'all. Yes! Let's go here. Let's go. Yeah, just. That's my thing.
Just last week, Canada wildfires totals explode to historic highs. 300 wildfires in 10 days, with 7 million acres burned, already above the 25-year average, and causing widespread hazardous air quality in the Midwest and the Northeast. Fam, Mother Nature is dysregulated. We've elevated her temperature beyond control, thrown her circadian rhythm into a dark night awakening, drilled in, fracked, and disrupted her internal harmony, so shaken to her core, she is screaming, no fucking more. Fires, droughts, snowstorms, hurricanes in growing multitudes, record highs and lows. The seasons no longer rhyme. We count the homes and lives lost, but how do we quantify the emotional damage that ripples outward? We are a globalized society. We are live with what's going down in each other's hoods. I know y'all had snowstorms this year that seemed to extend fucking forever. Nod your head if you heard about LA's wildfires from 2 years back. Yeah. It was one of the largest we've had, and I had friends lose their homes. Even a poet's family lost 3 different homes of generations. And I feel blessed that my home wasn't lost, but it's like drinking a guilt and gratitude smoothie. This is what we're swallowing every day. With one swipe, we can go from dancing AI cat videos to war zones and learning about animals going extinct. It's too much. And I'm not here to be a repeat of the news. The news deals in fears for clicks, hyperbolizes anguish for attention. I'm highlighting what's in our control. Reconnecting to her, Mother Earth, Gaia, Pachamama, and our bodies. Take a breath with me. To move beyond seeing her as a resource to extract and as a relationship to nurture. When I'm overwhelmed, like today, and overstimmied, I lie down on grass. I lie still, and I let her hold me. I have a favorite tree on my walk I put my hand against, and I take in the wisdom. I root. We're not separate from nature. When is the last time you rooted feet in soil, grazed hand to tree, opened ear to chirping birds, spoke gratitude to your meal for the hands and plants that made it appear? How would you treat a really good friend who's suffering and dysregulated? You give your presence. You listen. Can we listen more to her? She's right there.
Can you listen more to her? She's right, literally, Serenity's right there. All right, if you want to reach out and get some more serenity in your life. All right, thank you so much. That was fucking hard. That was hard. Okay. On deck, we have Matthew. All right. Welcome to the stage. Give it up for Lo, y'all. Yes! Energy. Lo, I'm still here with you, babe. I'm here with you. Go get him. Every apartheid wall will fall. Can you fucking Lo? Woke as fuck. All right, go get him, Lo.
I had to live up to what's on the back of my shirt. It says, in order to write poetry that isn't political, I must be able to listen to the birds, and in order to hear the birds, the warplanes must be silent. Sure. So I'm a switch up from being heartbroken. I'm past that now, and that's a minute ago. But I'm gonna talk about something. Sort of was a rough draft, but I want to share it with you guys anyway. What do you want to be when you grow up? No, you should be a doctor. I noted that. It costs money to make money, and you saving people from the brink of death. Don't we need the medicine? We all get shot up one way or another. A gun, a drink, a syringe. You go see what's in that white blood making them so healthy. Or matter of fact, see what's in ours making us so resilient. We still here after all the trouble. I bet our blood costs 10 million. They paid Tuskegee that in the syphilis test. What them doctors find that make us worth so much? While you're out curing cancer, I hope you remember us. Actually, you want to be an engineer. Your imagination's really big. You'll be the one laying down the framework for that new bridge, or a highway, or the model for a new electric car. I know you ain't so far. So please, hurry for your grandma who's inhaling all the smog, cause that last highway they planned tore right through the middle of her hood. She clenching her asthma pump cause she don't breathe so good. And your mans, Zoe and Dro, at least do it for them. Got put out on their ass cause they can't pay the rent. Maybe a bench, design one right so they don't sleep on the street. And maybe they'll look like a job for you to make ends meet. How they gonna afford the school? Community college, free like a public defender. Now that I mention it, you should be a lawyer. Not the type that don't pay jack. You think it's money in defending somebody black? Judge say reject and down goes your check. Represent somebody white, you might not even have to fight. You's a good school boy, they gonna like you. In God we trust, ain't that true? Go be a doctor, lawyer, engineer. What? You wanna be a rapper? Just like everybody else. One more.
Yeah!
South Bronx, 435 out of 435 every 525,600 very disadvantaged. You ask, how do we manage? We rob, we steal, we kill from others. We need our next meal. No other option exists. We still 3/5, so given that much to survive. I reached for the sky, for what's left I tried, but I had the 2/5 somebody needed. It gave them power and pride. When you shoot somebody down with more than you, I couldn't afford the skin that's bulletproof. Thank you.
Give it up for Lo, y'all! You from the South Bronx, Lo?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much for ripping. That show's hard. Okay. On deck, we have Eric. Eric, still got you. Eric, you still with us? Okay, cool. All right, coming to the stage. Give it up for Matthew, y'all! Let's keep it going! Let's keep it going!
So I wrote this poem my sophomore year of high school when I went through my first ever breakup that like really took its hold on me. So it's called Occupy My Mind. Why do you always occupy my mind? I think about you all the time and it hurts. It's like I'm poisoning my mind with you and what we had. But why do I poison myself? I think it's because I'd rather be filled with poison than forget everything we had. All of the memories we shared, all the time we spent together, all the laughs we had, all the kisses we shared. I would just rather destroy myself than forget about you in our dreams. Then I have another one called My Dear. My dear, I love you. I want to be with you on your brightest days and on your darkest nights. I want to be with you from sunrise until the starry nights, if you give me that chance. My dear, I don't want to argue with you. I just want you to live in my arms until we perish. I want you to be with me on my brightest days and my brightest nights. My dear, this love feels like a movie with a happy ending, where our souls are intertwined for eternity, that when I look into your eyes, I get lost in them. But my dear, I don't think I ever want to get found. My dear, don't leave my side. Stay. Stay until it's our time to go. Thank you.
Hell yeah! Give it up for Matthew, y'all. Yearning. We be yearning. Okay. Every fucking day. Wish we could have an open mic every day. Okay. Jeez, who's on deck? We got Fluke. Fluke, you're on deck. Thanks for sticking around. Give it up for Eric, y'all. Yes! He's back. Eric. Gotta keep the bit going, Eric. All right, good.
I'm gonna stand this time. So.
You stand this time? All right, perfect.
This poem is about my mother. The very first moment I could see, I saw love. The very first word I knew love. The very first sound I heard love. I can't say what being a mother is, I'm not one. I can say what being a child is, and you can't be a mother without one. Being a mother means growing someone inside of you, an act of creation so divine that it's as if the universe should stop to witness every moment of it, or at least give up a bus seat. Being a mother means that from the moment you deliver your arranged gift from God, you realize the real gift is that you'd never have to be alone again, should you choose to accept that. Being a mother means that you become a source of encouragement, happiness, warmth, and compassion for this life you were gifted the task of creating. I'm not a mother, but I'm a child who has felt those things and more from you, my mother. My mother and I, the stars would say, have no dress rehearsals and there are no take twos. You've been getting it right all along. Being a mother means you have in your hands an unnoticed script that you know with your eyes closed. You don't read it with your eyes, but with your heart. You know your lines of pathos just when they are needed. Being a mother means keeping a wardrobe of sorts. Hats of home-cooked meals and heavy coats of happy hugs, fine silk furs of friendship, long linen gowns of laughter stitched with threads of listening. The fashion show of feelings and act of service. I have been in the front row and I've felt the glow. My mother. Being a mother means playing so many roles that being a child means knowing the character to match. A warrior in need of refuge, a wizard seeking a missing shard of homespun wisdom, a painter needing a shade of green, a poet needing inspiration, or a musician needing a ride. Each of these characters at one point or another finds their harbor, their witch, their box of paints, their muse, their carriage with their mother, should they be lucky to have one. In the movie of my life, you have been many a player of various parts, always when needed most, my mother. As you hear my voice on this phone and I hear yours, now is the time where I say, I'm lucky to have you as my mother. Back to the very beginning. The very first moment I could see, I saw love. The very first word I knew love. The very first sound I heard love. And I'm lucky it was you, the first one I ever knew, my mother. Thank you.
Give it up for Eric, y'all! Wow. Lovely ode. Thank you so much, Eric. Okay, excellent. All right. Come on stage, give it up for Fluke, y'all! Energy, 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 energy! Yeah! Come on, Fluke. You're back!
Thank you. It's good to be back. It's been a while. You guys haven't aged a day. That's crazy. No music this time, man. I love music. I've been making music for most of my life, and yesterday I finally spelled rhythm correctly on my first try. Big deal. Big deal. Big deal. Yeah, it's like not enough vowels. The vowel to consonant ratio is way off. It's crazy. It's all good though. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day out here myself. Earlier this morning, I gave tourists the wrong directions. Anyone else keeping New York dangerous? Yeah, it turns out I knew just enough Spanish to say where the Brooklyn Bridge isn't, so Duolingo came in clutch yet again. Yeah. Lucky I made it to the mic on time. I almost didn't get here on time, man. I made the classic mistake of walking behind a girl with a really fat ass. You ever do that? Or like scramble your internal GPS. Recalculating all kinds of routes. I don't think that joke is misogynistic. Because if I see a guy with a really fat ass, I stare at that for way longer. Dude with a peach? Oh my God, I'm gonna end up in Jersey. What kind of deadlifts is he doing? Oh, I'm trying to get healthier myself. It's a little tough to keep up with that. But what I've been doing, guys, is I've been dunking my sack in vinegar every night. I just found out that's not actually how you play pickleball. But feels pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's always a lot of health trends. I saw a video of this one guy on YouTube. He was saying you should walk backwards because it trains a lot of muscles you don't normally use. He said walking backwards is real good for your longevity. I was like, that kind of makes sense, but Michael Jackson died a bit young, wouldn't you say? I think I'll keep it in drive for now. I have a pretty active lifestyle. I move furniture for a living, in case you were wondering why I'm so fucking huge. I like being a furniture mover. It's pretty fun. I would say the hardest part of moving furniture, though, is choosing a side during the domestic disputes. I get hired by a lot of couples going through some turbulent times. Gotta make some rough decisions. Oh, you want this dresser up the stairs? That's weird, because your wife wants this dresser up your ass. You guys have a lot of stairs. I don't know which one's tougher. Trying to make some money, started doing that. I used to work at 7-Eleven. Then they got automatic doors, so had to take my talents elsewhere. AI stealing all the good jobs, am I right? Pretty low key. I like to chill at home and play video games most of the time. I met someone recently who said they like to play Grand Theft Auto and obey all the traffic rules. That's kind of weird. I actually do the opposite of that, though. What I do is I play Animal Crossing and I just murder the prostitutes. It makes the game far more challenging. All right, that's it for me, guys. Thanks so much.
We want more, Fluke. Absolutely killed, as they say. Doing the stand-up comedy, didn't even warn us. You just went right into it. Thank you so much, keeping New York dangerous. Fluke himself. Okay. That was hard. Okay, on deck. This is what I need. Good rappers, good singers, good all of it, all right? You're all good today. But keep them coming. All right. On deck, we have Iliyah. Yeah. All right, on deck we got Iliyah. But give it up for Paul! Yo! There you are. Paul Taylor.
Let's go, bro.
Kill it.
That was fucking hilarious, bro. My song was not, or what I'm gonna do is not that mood at all. It got me all smiling and stuff. But the singers really inspired me and stuff. Took it to church, guitar playing, and that was just like ridiculously smooth. Like, I know how difficult it is to sing that way. That was fantastic. But yeah, I'm gonna switch back to singing after you just hear the key. Okay. This is called Be Gone. When you left me, I was no longer one. Finally hit me, you were no more than fun. Heart is breaking, look at what we've become. 'Cause I was hoping and warming my soul with your sun. Oh, oh. Can't believe we picked a path meant for two. What you told me is what you never do. Put my trust and faith and all into you. And now I'm different, I'll never be able to lose. Took my pain and put it right to wrong. I know better than to think I belong. Made a lane for you, so follow along. I know it's worth it, you're perfect. Don't ever be gone, no, no. Heart is aching, knowing what we could be. Yeah. All my love for you, just follow my lead. I'ma need you to be all you can be. I know it's different, just listen. I need you to see. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. wrong. I know better than to think I belong. Made a lane for you, so follow along. I know it's worth it, you're perfect, don't ever be gone, no, no. Heart is aching knowing what we could be, yeah. All my love for you, just follow my lead. I need you to be all you can be. I know it's different, just listen, I need you to see, oh no. Thanks, y'all.
Amazing. Gave us the Kid Cudi vibes. Hardcore. I loved it. Thank you so much. Where's that motherfucker, Kid Cudi? Gone. Paul Taylor is now. All right. To close out the second round, we got Shade Be Crazy, but give it up for Iliyah, y'all. Yes! We're still here with you.
Thank you. I'm back with a full song. This one I wrote, I think it was during COVID. It came to me in a dream and I woke up singing it and realized it wasn't written. So it's called Closure After. We've been through so much and I know we're gonna go through more. And even the good times are tough, 'cause it's so hard to tell how long they gon' last for. I just keep reminding myself that it'll all work out in the end. It'll all work for our good. This will all mean something. But it's not so easy to know the things that we've lost. They're gonna force us to grieve something. So at least we're building character in terms of getting older faster. One day I know we'll stop and reminisce and get some closure after. This stage is a hard one. My heart is a scarred one. I said the stage is a hard one and my heart is a scarred one. Oh, this stage is a hard one, my heart is a scarred one, and I need this to mean something. I said I need this to mean something. I need it all to be for something. I need this to mean something, oh, I need it all to be for something. So at least we're building character. At least we're building character. At least At least we're building character in terms of getting older so much faster. One day I know we'll stop and reminisce, get some closure after.
Beautiful. And that's a complete song with music? All right, when's that coming out? I need to challenge all of you. You've brought us your art. I need to see it again in its proper way, okay? All right, get it out. Wonderful. All right, to close out the show with a bang, give it up for Shade Be Crazy, y'all! Yeah, Shade! Come on, go get him, pal.
What's up, guys? So, me and my baby mother, we have like a really interesting parenting style, cool parenting style. It's called throwing shade. It's not why my name is Shade, by the way. Ironically, I got picked last because Shade was in the shade. I was like this, hey, me. He couldn't see me. It's not your fault. I love you. I love you. But it's great. People always mispronounce my name. They think my name is Sean. Be crazy. I'll get it always to be like the guy that's gonna bring it on stage. The MC is like, give it up for Sade Be Crazy. I'm like, dude, I can't sing that good. Sean Be Crazy. I don't even know where they got that from. It's fucking crazy. When I was young, I was a little bit of a hoodlum. I was like a nerdy hoodlum, though. I think I was just a bully to teachers. That's what it was. I used to Carlos Mencia my jokes and get them from like movies and shit that people didn't watch. I saw this one movie one time, right? I saw this one movie. This guy, he gets hit. And he gets hit in the nuts. And the sound that he let out could only be described as this like high-pitched guttural howl. It was mesmerizing. He was just like, oh, my dick! Oh! Yo, I took that and ran with that in school. This was middle school, by the way. And I'm like a DJ. I'm like, oh, my dick, oh, my dick, oh, my dick. And they're like, dude, that's fucking so funny. You sound like a horny zombie. I'm like, dude, watch me do it in class. Now, back in the early 2000s, if your teacher rolled in a computer, that was a good time. Yeah. Shade had to ruin that time. Apparently, I found out that you can edit the button that makes the error sound. You know, you go like, boom, and you can't like do the thing. You can record something. You can record something. So I just so elegantly watched this. I was like, oh, my dick, oh, my God. And they're like, that's fucking great. I keep playing it. During the middle of a class. Teacher turns around, he's like, who's playing that fucking vulgar shit? We're having a class right now. Cut it out. Goes back to his lesson. This happened like 3 times over. Yells at me, go back to the lesson. Yells at us, goes back to the lesson. He realizes it's me. He's like, Shade, I'm taking your computer away. I'm like, and they're like, oh, what's he gonna do now? 5 minutes go by. I guess he didn't realize it was my voice. I go, oh, my dick, oh. He turns around, he's like, ah! His fucking head explodes. Kids are on the floor crying. And I knew that at that moment, maybe I should try comedy as a karma. Not because I was funny, just as a karma. It's fucking crazy. I was such a fucking hoodlum. I think the most gangsta show in the world back in the early 2000s, you'll never guess it. Fucking Dora the Explorer. She was good in any hood. All she had to do was tell Swiper one thing. Hey, Swiper, is that fucking you? You better not be fucking swiping, homie. I swear to God, fool. I'll fuck you up. That's my time. My name is Shade. Thank you.
Brilliant. Hell yeah, Shade. Thank you so much for closing out with some comedy. That's hard. Shit's hard to do. I'd never try. All right, thank you so much, Shade. And thanks so much, everyone, for sticking around to express yourself tonight. So, as usual, some notes. I have notes, if that's okay with everyone. Woo! Okay. Bear with me while I'm sitting in the back. I'm just clocking everything you're saying. Trying to write down things that have stayed on my mind, lines that I really like. Forgive me if I butcher your stuff. Forgive. I'm just typing it out as I hear it. All right, I'm gonna go through everyone on the list tonight, okay? And after I say, after I mention them a little bit, all right? Everyone say thank you to them for coming. Okay, first up, we have Paul Skiff. Fire as usual, Paul, okay? Things that I've never heard before, always. All right, he's accomplished. Where did I put my purpose when I was trying to reach for meaning? Remember that? You remember this? Purpose is light in a dark hallway. Purpose is elusive. Confusion may be the ultimate purpose in the universe. Humans are a bag full of needs. I love that. And of course that line, have caution with how you are valued. I took that away. And then the insult poem. We love your second poem that you did tonight. Go castrate yourself again. Go flash your wife in public as evidence of your prowess. You speak in the subservient tones of a doormat. Do you remember the doormat line? Nothing can upset you more than a demonstration of reality. Thanks for grounding us, Paul. Thank you, Paul. In your reality, goddammit. Good stuff. Lo, where are you? Long overdue. This poem about this interpersonal relationship. That's what I'm going to call them, okay? This line, don't think until I see the love in your image. I love that. A repetition. To choose my best difference, something like that. I choose love. Maybe I don't, but I wish her well. And then your second poem. A little bit deeper. When do you want to be when you grow up? Be a doctor. I know the dad. Engineer. Your imagination's really big. Hurry before your grandma inhales all that smog. And build a spot for your homies, your friends. You should be a lawyer. You think there's money in defending someone black. Oh, but you want to be a rapper. All right? And then your poem about the South Bronx. I love that line. I couldn't afford a skin that's bulletproof. Thank you for showing us your vulnerable side. All right, thank you, Lo. Beautiful stuff. Good stuff. Great choice in fashion as well. Okay, that shirt's hard. Video the Poet. You still here with us? Okay, I want to get high my whole life with you. I want to get high with you at the Container Store, on top of the Eiffel Tower, start a riot, on the road to Mexico, eat the churros till we get sick, right? I love that. I love you so much. I end the marriage. With you, I learn a little new language. I love that. All this from your book, right? What's your book called again?
It's called The Sun, Darling, The Sun.
The Sun, Darling. Love that. They say if you gaze into a fire long enough, you remember something again, something like that. That's a good line from that second poem. I love you before when there was not enough words for tourniquet. You kept it tight. Thank you so much, Katie. Thank you, Katie. Video the Poet. Love it. Paul Taylor, there you are. I heard that line in that rap today. I haven't heard it before. Tape recorded, can't perform it yet. I make a better poem. I love that. I mean to make you a queen of everything and more. Living with my demons far away from paradise. Those are good rapping lines. Good stuff. And of course, and all of you singers, all right? You secret poets, all right? You hide those very cool lyrics in your songs. I clock them. All right, and that second song, that second thing that you did, Heart is Aching, Knowing What We Can Be, All My Love for You, Just Follow My Lead, I Need You to Be All You Can Be. Thank you again and again for bringing all that you can be, Paul. Thank you, Paul. I know better than I think I belong. That's just hard. Fluke! You still here, Fluke? Normally I rap until the beat's finished. Not today, because I only have 3 minutes. He freestyled that. No ego, I threw in the wastebasket. Off the top of the dome. And you made that beat with your friend, yes? Yeah. Shout out to the producer, friends that we have in our lives. My main man's a panda. Bear with me. Right? I threw the verse in the forest, Chuck Norris the chorus, something like that. Right? Mozart, since Mozart, hit with a blow dart. So call me a divorce lawyer. That's just hard. And then your stand-up bit had us all rolling in stitches, spelled rhythm correctly. My first time gave tourists the wrong directions, keeping New York dangerous. Used to work for 7-Eleven till they got rid of the automatic doors. Thank you, Fluke. No Fluke with Fluke today. Fantastic. Matthew, all right, first time doing this to the girl. You're worthy of the love you carry in your heart. You're worth more than the cat calls. You should feel vulnerable with love, though you feel the need to put your guard up. Oh, so good. My dear, I don't want to argue with you. I want to live in your arms until we perish. Don't leave my side. Keep writing, all right? And keep coming back to us, okay? Thank you, Matthew. Eric, the photographer. In therapy, yeah? Good for you. Finding different parts of yourself today. Jaded was that part of yourself, right? Jaded, but wouldn't you be when you yelled and screamed over something that was never yours to begin with? Jaded, you can call me. I'm the bad guy. I'll be that. My name's Jaded. No, it's Eric, goddammit. That poem about your mother, beautiful. That other side of you that I'm sure you've discussed in poetry, therapy, right? And in poetry, the very first moment I could see it was love. That was beautiful. My mother and I don't have any dress rehearsals. You've been getting it right all along. Beautiful stuff. Keep writing, Eric. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. So good. Floria left, I think. and had some wise words. They say before you find the one, you'll find the worst. Yeah. Some mornings my eyes open without purpose. Yup. At night I wrap myself tight around pennies I didn't pinch. Swear about mom's health until I'm sick. Yeah. Thank you, Floria. Thank you, Floria. I know you're watching this in the future. Serenity, I gotta get through this. Serenity, the cacophony of NYC, beeps, fades, and then something emerged. This collaboration with shout out Lividity and that last line, right? Even the descent is guided by the ascension. That was beautiful. Okay, I love that. Poem about the Canada wildfires, the LA wildfires. Fam, Mother Nature is deregulated, yet we keep drinking a guilt and gratitude smoothie. I'm grateful for you. Thank you, Serenity. Hit him. Shade be crazy. Ex-girl. Depression sucks, I choose happiness. And then you named your album that, yes? At Edge of Happiness? You're Professor X today. She wanted to play those mind games. Call her Jean Grey. And then that bit about your dick becoming a vocal stem. That was good. That was good. That's what I got from Thank you, Shade Be Crazy. I know I'm going over time. Maanya left, but damn girl, are you a will to live? Because I'm never gonna have you. But bringing us right in the hospital bed, right? My intensity went dim last August. And that's what poetry does, right? Brings us all in there with you. Right? Keep writing that poetry, Maanya, and I'm glad that this time of year, all right, you're all better. All right, and you joined us here today. Thank you, Maanya.
Thank you, Maanya.
All right. Nena, are you still here? Okay, Nena, hi. First time with you? Yes, I remember the poems now. I will put you in a place where I put all the songs I ever knew. You, an old song. Something, I wonder why you just don't die. Well, you are dust unsettled. I cannot see which realm you belong, the dead or the living. Nena, it's your first time here. Right? I love these poems though. Then it got a little intimate. I refused to be untouched. Strike the low notes of my body, tease the middle out, and run that back because we deserve an encore. So do you, Nena. Come back to us, okay? Thank you, Nena. All right, you deserve an encore. Wade, you still here? Okay, it's okay if you're not. If it's okay, you are. Not much of a poetry guy, said Wade. All right, but it was more of a musical poem. I love the line, can't go back to those nights. I just wish I could visit. All right, thank you for bringing us along, Wade. Thank you, Wade. Thank you, Wade. Beautiful, beautiful. Nyota. Oh, that song. Mama. Again with the songwriters, these lines. Mama, did you see the news today? Maybe we should bow our heads and pray. There's a tornado outside my house. Wasn't there? Like the day before yesterday or some shit? There it go. Round and round, round and round. Mother, did you hear? The pools we used to play in are filled with tears. Beautiful piece. Thank you so much for singing that for us, okay? All right, go visit her at her beach bash or whatever, right? Okay, in a couple of weeks. Iliyah. Thank you for that. I'll sing like I used to. That's okay. At least it didn't take my voice completely away, something like that. I can't live like I used to. Brings me pain, but I won't let it take my joy completely away. Oh. In the hard days in a body that's mine, I dream of a place I could just sing and God could just hear me and it would just heal me. Beautiful stuff, beautiful. Sister, you should be proud. I just keep reminding myself it'll work out for good, that second piece. It's not always easy to know. They're gonna force us to grieve something. This stage is a hard one. My heart is a scarred one. I need this to mean something. I need it all to be for something. But at least we're building character. Thank you, Iliyah. All right, thank you, Nyota. And thank you all of you for joining me on this Nuyorican Poets Cafe Wednesday night open mic. Give it up for yourselves. All right, my name's Brian, the motel guy. Go be kind to someone today, and go be kind to yourselves. Thank you.